Welcome back everyone to another Acid Rain review. In this review, we're going to be taking a look at Bucks Team's Wildebeest WB3b motorcycle. This motorcycle is sculpted and made in a 1/18 scale and is identified as FAV-A01. As you can see, the packaging comes wrapped in a plastic bag, as most of the stuff do. Pretty cool. So I'm going to go ahead and remove that and we'll take a look at the packaging. Okay, and I've removed the plastic from the packaging. We can see the artwork much better. Let's take a look at that. That is very nice artwork of the motorcycle. In front of the box, we have the Acid Rain logo on the top left, the last line of defense across the top, the Bucks Team Wildebeest WB3b, and we have the Bucks Team logo, and then we have that identification figure in a vehicle FAV-A01 here on the left. These are made by Toy Alliance. Solid packaging, made in China. UPC, if that helps you at all. The Bucks Team's logo, and then we have the Acid Rain logo. The War Under Pollution. This side shows the Bucks Team Wildebeest WB3b and the Bucks Team logo pretty nicely. Looks cool. Nothing on the bottom. The back, we have a nice photograph of the actual motorcycle. The Bucks Team logo. These are 1/18 scale military infantry unit. Fully weathered, detailed, highly completed action collectibles. Figures are sold separately. Acid Rain website. Toy Alliance logo. And a warning stating that this is not a toy. Jerky handlers, small parts not for under children ages of 3. These are recommended for ages 16 and up, more marketed for your adult collector. The packaging is basically a slipcover for the crate that is inside. So get that out of there. Let's see what we got. Sort of cool. Pretty much the same crate we get with the figures. Pretty nice. Nice to keep these for your dioramas, or just transport your gear in, or maybe even your motorcycle if you want to keep taking it apart, which I probably don't even recommend at this point without even opening it. Every time you take something apart, you're always supposed to damage it, losing it, wearing it, and it's probably not. I do not recommend it at all. But it's your toy. Take it apart as many times as you would like. So we're going to open this up. Gotta get these two pieces off the pegs. I really wish they would make these to where they were hinges. And I'm going to be very careful because I'm going to do my very best so until my crate's white here. Inside we have the bike. This comes in two pieces. And it's like you get a Bucks pin with a styrofoam on this side. And this is like plastic here. So the Bucks pin is on a piece of styrofoam. We have the front piece, the rest of the bike. There's nothing under there. I don't think there's anything inside the crate. That's what that looks like. If you wanted to remove this piece or not, up to you. Which is now, I wish I didn't, because it's kind of hard to get back in. There we go. And under here we have nothing. It says some glue. Ew. Alright, so let's start off by taking a look at the Bucks Team pin. This wasn't anywhere on the product description or the box, so this is kind of a bonus. You didn't know that was in there. There's two pins, two backs. Very nice if you collect pins. Very cool. So the front half of the bike. The front wheel rolls pretty good. Has that knobby tires for that noise when you roll it. Like we have two pouches that are attached on the front. This black one here, and it has a Bucks logo on it. Then we have one on top. These are removable. For the top one, you just pull these two straps up, and it falls down underneath the two horizontal bars there. And then this bottom box team bag, we want to remove on either side here or here, and it goes underneath this vertical bar and around the two front ones. So you can remove those if you like, but removing those really makes the bike look hollow. I'm not going to go through it. There's tons of videos and pictures online without it, but it doesn't look good. It's just really, really empty. So just know that they are removable if you wish to have those, because I think you can get different bikes that have different bags for like a medic or a different team, I'm assuming. So the second half of the bike, we have a rusted chain. That looks really cool. So if we have a tempo there, or more like a water slide maybe. We do have the Bucks team here on a satchel. And then we have a caution here. Very nicely done. It's very weathered. It shows some wear. There's some rust on the engine parts. Some rust here. Rust on a sprocket. We have a rust on any of the exhaust. That's pretty cool. That is drawn out. That looks fantastic. This side has the same of these water slides. Nice rusting material on this. This looks fantastic. Very, very cool. So this looks very simple to assemble. Most of it's already done. Just take this piece here and we'll connect it here to this bar. Very easy. It looks like that this piece is removable. It's flexible, but it doesn't feel like it's meant to. I don't know why, if that is or not. That might be removable. I'm not going to attempt it at this point because I'm not sure if it's glued or not. But that's how that looks. So we have both wheels roll very nicely. The front axle does turn to a certain degree. Of course, we have to the side, back to center, to the other side. We have a kickstand that comes down. What I kind of liked about this kickstand is that some of the bikes you buy from some of the other like die-cast bikes that are 1/18 scale, they kind of, the kickstands are high and the tires sit off the ground. This one, it sits off a tad bit, but it's not very noticeable. Might be able to even adjust that. Yeah, you can. Yeah, both tires are pretty much on the ground. If you wanted that look, which is great. That's pretty much it of the features. We have the articulation here, the articulation on the bipod stand, and the removable bags, and this kind of moves around. So let's take a couple close looks at it before we take a look at someone riding the bike. So here's one of my Asterine Troopers on the bike. Looks really good. This so you know, the handles are more of a rubber type material, so they're very flexible. And he fits without any effort. Has his feet on the pegs. Looks really good. Very, very cool. do like it. Now, if you guys are familiar with my channel and a subscriber, you guys probably know I do have the sand armor trailer that I've been working on. I finally got the Wildebeest to add to the trailer. I have that assembled already, so if you guys remember this, I have a review up for these. This is very cool. I highly recommend these. I am looking to pick up a couple more of these myself, so I recommend you check out my review for this. But in that review, you can do many different options for this trailer. You can have the canopies on, no canopies, de-seated body figures, and they give you this piece here that you can option is to attach on the back, so you can just have your rail. Basically that side looks like this side, but you can take off the rail and you can add your bike rack to this. And what that does, let's see here, see if we can get our guy off the bike. This is the trooper that came with the trailer. Very cool. But we just have to put down your stand, and then once you have it attached, you're going to want to lift up this part here. And then I don't think it really matters if you put it this way or if we put it this way. Nope, fits both ways, I think. For me, it feels more, I don't know why, but it just feels more natural. I like it this way. Maybe it's just me, but the option is there for you to put it however you want. And then all you have to do is get this piece, pull it down over, and that will hold your bike in place. That easy. What's really nice about this, there's no clips, no snapping nothing into place, to where if you do heavy play with your figures and you do remove your Wildebeest a lot, nothing's going to break. It's just simply picking it up and it's sitting in the 2 slots for the tires, putting it back down. Could last you forever, which is really nice, really thought out, I think, if they was even thinking about that. But that turned out really good. I do like that very much. That's how that looks. That's how it looks from this side. Very nice. Now, of course, you can buy, these barriers that also double up as a trailer piece. I'm not going to stick them back on. If you want to see these on, then you check out my trailer review. But they go together. Let's see if I can just put them. These slide together pretty easily, and then they fit down over the side of here. And that's how that would look if you had one, or if you had another one that goes up front. So you basically need 2 sets of those to make the entire cover. But for our purposes here in this review, just for the Wildebeest, if you had a trailer canopy, then that's how that looks. Now these come in different colors, so whatever you like. You can pick out the sand, the green, which is I'm definitely going to pick up. You can use the yellow. Then there's a graffiti one too, but that looks fantastic. It's a nice way to enhance your existing vehicles, especially a nice option where you can carry all your troops, all your gear, and all your vehicles, that you're leaving nothing behind. That is very cool. Oh, got to pick up the bracket. Okay, so that's how he scales with it outside of the trailer. It's about the it's just shy shorter than the top of this row, but it looks great. Very nice. It's a very nice compact bike. So yeah, it's great. Some other comparisons. Let's see here. We have the bike. We have a Trooper. Just keep him standing up pretty good here. So it's him standing next to the bike. Behind the bike. For some reason I cannot get his feet to work out for me. So we just take a few seconds here to fine tune his balance. Maybe. Okay, so let's take him back here. Here the bike is with Celine. That's how she looks with it. Here is HX figure with the ESMA additional optional head. And let's see here. Here he is. The bike is with the Interceptor camo bond. So he is a quite big pot. This is pretty much how big the bike stands. I'm trying to give you guys a bunch of images so you guys can see on scale wise how big this thing is. I think they made a different version. This for a stealth team. I would love to find that one. It comes with a stealth trooper, which I think it has similar attachments on the rear of the bike. I think it was like at least a year ago. I'm trying to find out where if that's still available or how much those things cost. For cost wise for this bike, retail, it started out like $29.99 for this thing. I think you can still find them for $29.99, and I've seen them as much as $40. So right now, as of this video, it's $29.99 to $39.99. So you're in that range. So look around on your favorite retailers, you may find it. But I know they're starting to get a little more. They're a little older now. Just found to get my pre-order that came in. So don't wait too much. In my opinion, as a suggestion, if you want one of these or you want more of these, don't wait too much longer because they're starting to get more scarce, I believe. Because I looked around doing research for prices, and I've only seen them in 2 places. So so if you're thinking about it, you might want to pull the trigger relatively soon, or you may be in a position to pay whatever price on eBay, which nobody wants to do that. Very nice. Yeah, so that's very, very cool. I like how that fits on the trailer. The figure fits very nicely. It makes for nice poses and stuff for your dioramas, playability. Perfectly scaled. Fits the genre, the accessory genre, on the heavy weathered, nicely painted. Also, I thought the tires would be a little bit thicker, but not too bad. This is very cool. I like how they draw out the exhaust. I do like that. So just little things like that to make it look like it's well worth the money that you invest in your collectible. This is on his barriers, another option. However you see fit. That's how it scales. Alright, so that's been my look at the Buckstein Wildebeest motorcycle. I recommend it. It's really cool for what it is. If you're these we want a very nicely detailed, very collector-oriented piece. Price, like I said, it was $29.99 to $30.99. Is it worth $30? I don't know. For me, I wish it was more around $20. You know, because you have your shipping, your tax, all that involved. But I think the 30 basic price point 30 is kind of pushing it. But you know what? I'm not trying to say, you know, everybody's financial situation is different, and you buy what you like and what makes you happy. But that's, you know, I just want to give you an idea of what it cost and how I feel. My opinion is I obviously bought it for $30, so it was worth it to me. I really wish it was. Obviously, people want it cheaper, but I believe that maybe a $20 price tag would have been a little bit better for this, just because of the low, you know, small batch production and the amazing detail. But it's kind of bare, in my opinion. That's the only negative I have is the price. Well, I mean, especially if you take off these two bags, it's really bare boned. But, you know, for what you get, and with being a small company, I get the price. But I wouldn't pay more than $30 for it. But of course, you have that option to buy whatever you want. But that is, I really, the only negative I have is the price point. Very nice. So I hope you guys enjoyed this review of the Wildebeest Bucks team. Please consider liking, sharing, and subscribing to my channel. I have a lot of videos that you may find something you'd like to watch. Yeah, I try to add some value to the content, some information, some bonus material that you may not find in anywhere else on YouTube. Try to add higher value, and I appreciate everybody watching the videos. Thank you so much. Thank you for you guys that have subscribed. Keep collecting, have fun, and we'll see you in our next review.